Good morning, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. I welcome you all to our very first lecture on nursing ethics. This is a very good subject. Magandang subject po ito. And this is actually one of my favorite sa lahat ng NPs. And since I started lecturing in review centers, hindi ko na talaga binitawan ang concept ng nursing ethics kasi included siya sa professional adjustment, leadership and management, and of course, research. And ang pagkakaiba nitong konsepto na to is unlike sa other NPs, nursing practices such as the fundamentals of nursing, you have also the medical surgical nursing, the OB nursing, pediatric nursing, oncology nursing, lahat ng yun, they're all connected because it talks about diseases, pathophysiologies, it talks about anatomy and physiology. But when we say Palmer or the professional adjustment, leadership, management, and research, you familiarize and you understand the concept and you apply it, to the scenarios in the nursing profession, and that's it. That's what we call as Palmer. So, wag na nating patagalin. Let's start with your nursing ethics, okay? Let's start with your nursing ethics. Now, the first concept here is what we call as your ethics itself, Okay. Now, we will learn what is ethics per se, It comes from the Greek word ethos, okay, which means the moral duty. It is the moral duty ng isang tao. Ibig sabihin, class, we are ought to do this or we are ought to commit this one, It must be the output of our actions. Kasi it is our duty, We are bound to do this. Now, this is otherwise known or this is defined as the standard. Remember the word standard to examine moral life. It now becomes our standard. Ibig sabihin, class, it is the end point. Okay? End point of all the things that we do. Ibig sabihin, class, lahat ng ginagawa natin, that is the standard. We have a common standard of that. And if we do the standard of, and if our actions and these standards, nagkatagpo sila, class, now you are doing your what we call as ethics. Upon the other hand, class, we have the concept of morals. Okay, when we say morals naman, class, it comes from the Greek word moralis also, which means the social consensus. Ibig sabihin, ito yung socially agreed, na mga actions which one ought to do. Ibig sabihin, class, kapag ginawa mo ito, nag-agree ang lahat that is the right thing to do. O ito yung ginagawa mo. Okay? Na tama o hindi yung ginagawa mo. That is the social consensus. This is the specific ways. Kasi kanina standards, upon the other hand sa morals, these are the specific ways of accomplishing the ethical principles. Ibig sabihin, class, ito yung mga specific ways na ginagawa mo so that you will be able to accomplish your what we call as your ethics because this is the standards. Okay? Now, when you do the specific ways, when you do the specific ways, you reach ethics, which is the general standards. Okay? Example, class. You are a nurse. Okay? You are an RN. Now, as a nurse, you are expected to be early at 7 a.m. Kasi yung time ng duty nyo di ba? Okay. Now, pumasok ka, you do the TLC or your tender loving care kasi napakagaling mong nurse. Okay? Now, aside from that, pagka-uwi mo, kasi hindi ka kontento. Example, may bagong machine sa hospital na nakita mo kanina lang. You need to review that or how are you going to operate that or how are you going to intervene as a nurse on that. Now you review your fundamentals of nursing. Nag-aral ka, you study, nag-enroll ka sa MAN, Masters of Arts in Nursing, Masters of Science in Nursing. Now you continue to study. These are, class, your specific ways. These are your specific ways. Okay? These are your specific ways. Kasi kapag ginawa mo to, pumasok ka ng maaga, class, you will be reaching that standards, class, of being and becoming an integrated nurse. Okay? Sabi ni Virginia Henderson. Okay? That is now what we call as your ethics. Okay? Ulit, kapag sinabi nating standards, class, that is your ethics. Na kapag sinabi naman nating specific ways, standards, ethics, specific ways, those are your morals. Okay? Tandaan niyo yan, ha? Okay, now let's continue. We also have the concept of professional ethics. When we say professional ethics, this is the obligation, okay? Tandaan niyo yung word na obligation, that a member of the profession owes to the public. Okay, ibig sabihin class, isa lang ang tatandaan natin dito. Ito yung utang ng isang nurse na ibibigay at ibabalik niya sa public, sa tao. Okay, ito yung utang natin sa tao. Ano ba yung utang natin sa tao? Ang maging isang mabuting nurse. Yan, that's it class. Okay, that is your professional ethics. Now, gagawin mo yung mga bagay-bagay, specific ways na ikabubuti mo as a nurse, and then when we accumulate those things, we meet a common standards, and that is what we call as ethics. Now, specifically, we have the concept also of bioethics, which talks about the moral issues on healthcare. Okay? As we go through class, we will be tackling more about this bioethics. Now, let's proceed to what we call as your ethical principles. Okay? Ethical principles. Now, talking about ethical principles, wag na nating lituhin. Ito, commonly, this is being asked in the board exam. Okay? And suking-suki to class. At ay nako, napakadali nitong ma-memorize, napakadali nitong intindihin. Okay? I will be letting you memorize these 4. Okay? Tuturo ko to ng masinsinan at mabilisan, na madali lang. Okay? Now, when we say ethical principles, 4 lang ang tatandaan natin. According to Lydia Benson class, we have the teleological approach, the deontological approach, the virtue ethics, and the divine command ethics. Ulit, teleological, deontological, virtue, and divine. Okay, TDVD. Okay, these are your common ethical principles. Let's continue, isa-isahin natin yan. Now, let's talk about your teleological approach. Okay, now, when we say teleological approach class, ibig sabihin lang nito, the right thing to do daw is the good thing to do. The right thing to do is the good thing to do. Okay, ibig sabihin class, yung mga tamang bagay daw na dapat gawin ni nurse, dapat ginagawa niya. Okay? This is otherwise known as the principle of utilitarianism. Okay? The principle of utilitarianism. Okay, ulit. Halimbawa, class. Okay. Now, maagang pumapasok si nurse. Tama ba yon? Yes, that's it, class. Okay? Ganun lang siya kasimple. Dapat ba hindi nangongopya? Yes. Dapat hindi. No? You must do the right thing because this is the good thing to do. At tandaan ninyo, this tama. Isa lang ang tatandaan natin kapag teleological class. T is equals T. Okay? Teleological, teleo is equals tama. Okay? Ulit. Tama. Teleological. Okay? Teleological approach. Okay. Example. The City Health Unit is planning for an annual budget. Okay? Nagpaplano daw si City Health Unit for an annual budget. To which program should they allot bigger budget on providing a free BP apps for senior citizen or on vaccination on COVID-19? Halimbawa, class, hypothetical, nasa 2021 tayo, di ba? Okay. Nasa 2021 tayo. Ngayon, ang sentro ng problema ng pangkalusugan ng buong bansa ay nakatutok sa COVID-19. Now, if you are now one of the planners, you are a nurse and you became one of the planners of the City Health Unit assigned by the City Health Government at nagpaplano kayo ng annual budget. Anong programa ba, class? Okay, ang iaalat natin for a bigger budget in providing a free BP apps, yung mga pang BP para sa senior citizen or the vaccination of COVID-19. Now, class, following the principle of utilitarianism and following the principle of teleological approach, dapat susundin mo yung tama. Alam natin na tama rin na mag-provide tayo ng BP apps for senior citizen. Pero alin class ang mas tama sa panahon na kung saan nakakaharap natin ang isang matinding pandemya? Of course, we ought to prefer or to allot a bigger budget for the vaccination on COVID-19. That is how we apply, class. Okay? That is now what we call as your teleological approach. Now, let's continue. Another class is we have your deontological approach. When we say naman class deontological approach, sinasabi lang dito, a nurse daw works according to a given duty. Okay? Ginagawa ni nurse yung trabaho niya Kasi responsibilidad niya. Kasi nga, it is his or her duty. This is otherwise known as the duty-oriented theory. May mga nurse na ganito. Yung nakakainis. Na pagpasok niya, magjo-duty lang siya. Tapos, alis na. Why? Kasi, yun lang hanggang doon lang. You are just bound to do your actions, to do your interventions as a nurse according to your duty. Beyond your 7 to 3 shift, beyond your 8-hour duty shift, wala ka nang pakialam doon. Okay, that is what we call as deontological approach. Okay, deontological approach or the duty-oriented theory. Okay, eto, kung kanina T equals T class for teleological, ito naman tandaan niyo yung duty. Deontological is equal to D. Okay, deontological, okay, equals duty. Okay, tandaan nyo ha, D is to D. Kung kanina T is to T, ngayon D is to D. Tama, teleological. Duty, deontological. Tandaan niyo ha. To, example. A nurse daw must take care of a patient with AIDS and cannot refuse to do it, even if the condition may threaten her health. Nurses, however, must observe necessary precaution. Ito ha. A nurse daw, si nurse, must take care for patients with AIDS and cannot refuse to do it even if the condition may threaten her health. Sabi ng isang nurse, ay hindi ako I refuse to be assigned kasi immune compromised rin po ako. I am asthmatic. Ayan, ganito. Tapos, marami kang sinasabi. You cannot refuse to do it, no? You cannot refuse a patient with AIDS, class. Why? Because it is your duty. You are bound with the duty of taking care of a patient, whatever disease he or she may have, no? Because it is your duty to take care of her. No? Nurses, however, must observe necessary precautions. Yun ang sinasabi dito, class. Okay? Because that is your duty. Okay? Deontological equals duty. Duty. Deontological. Tama. Teleological. Okay? Now, let's proceed to your number 4. We have another one. What we call as your virtue ethics. Okay? When we say virtue ethics naman, class, dito, nurse believes that the heart of the person performs all his actions. Ang sinasabi lang dito, class, the heart daw, class, is the center of a person. Ito daw yung nagdidikta sa kanya. Ito yung nagdi-decide para sa kanya. It focuses on the concept of courage, temperance, wisdom, and justice. Ibig sabihin, class, kapag puso ang ginamit, class, okay, that is what we call as your virtue ethics. At tandaan, this is otherwise known as arete, okay, or the artaic ethics. Okay? Parang artaic. Di ba? Artaic. RTRMF. Parang ganon, class. Okay? Puso. Okay? Virtue ethics. Kapag tandaan niyo, kapag virtue ethics, class, ibig sabihin, sinusunod natin, class, yung ating puso. Kapag puso ang ginamit mo, class, that is what we call as your virtue ethics. It talks about virtues such as courage, temperance, wisdom, and justice. Okay, example. Alex has been surreptitiously requested by her seatmate, Ella, who is also her schoolmate, to let her copy in NP2. Yan. While taking the board exam, sige nga, pa-copy ako ng NP2 mo, buksan mo lang yung test paper mo. Parang ganun yung nire-request ni Ella. Okay? So that she will pass the board exam because the subject is not her taste. Parang sinabi ni Ella na, pakopya naman ako sa NP2 kasi hindi ako magaling sa OB, hindi ako magaling sa konsepto na to. Yun yung sinasabi dito. Then Alex should not allow Alex should not allow this to happen as a formal cooperation in evil act is never allowed. Okay, tandaan nyo, class, ha? Dito ang sinusunod mo, class, is yung puso, no? You are following your heart because, okay, kapag magpakopya ka, class, that is dishonesty. Remember that. At sinasabi naman ng puso mo na dapat all the time I should be honest. Parang ganun, class. Wow, galing. Okay? Okay. That is what we call as your virtue ethics. Okay. Last but not the least sa apat na to, is we have your what we call as divine command ethics. Sa divine command ethics naman na to, alam na natin to eh. Okay? Okay, we erase this duty. Okay? when we say class, divine command ethics, this principle believes that there is a supreme or divine being that sets down rules, okay? That sets down rules to provide guidance for moral decisions. Okay, for the Christians, halimbawa, for the Christians, ano ba ang sinusunod natin? Example, we follow the Bible. Ayan. Okay, for the Muslim, we have the what we call as the Quran. Okay, Quran. Okay, don't know the spelling? Okay, or Quran. Kasi in layman's term, we call it Quran. Okay, for the Christians, we have the Bible. For the Muslim, they have the Quran. And for the other religions in the world, they also have their own basis of their beliefs. Basta, ang sinasabi lang ni Divine Command Ethics class, there is a supreme or divine being that sets down the rules to provide guidance for moral decisions. Okay? Halimbawa, Anna, a nurse, is approached by Elsa. Sabi ni Anna, Elsa! Ayan, sabi niya, okay? Her friend who requests for an abortion. Kasi nagre-request daw si Elsa for abortion. Okay? Sabi ni Anna, go away, Anna. Hindi ganun. Hindi ganun yung sinabi ni Anna. Anna refuses but refers to Dr. Olafi. Okay? So, Olaf. Okay? Si Dr. Olafi. Who can perform it? Sabi dito ni Anna, Elsa, I cannot help you on this problem, but I can refer you to Dr. Olafi who can perform it. Okay? This is a violation to divine command that thou shall not kill. Okay? That is now how we're going to apply divine command ethics. Nakuha, class? Okay, that's how simple it is. Okay, ganun lang siya. Now, as a review, let's review. Class, kapag sinabi nating tama, okay, tama, that's what we call as your teleological approach. Teleological. Okay? Teleological. Tama. Okay, kapag sinabi naman natin duty, okay, that is what we call as your deontological. Tandaan niyo ha? Okay, deontological. Okay, deontological. Now, kapag sinabi naman natin puso, that is what we call as your virtue command ethics. Okay? Virtue command. Okay? Or virtue ethics. Simple ganun lang. Virtue command or virtue ethics. Okay. Another, kapag sinabi naman natin Diyos. Okay? Kapag sinabi natin Diyos, that is what we call as your divine command ethics. Divine command ethics. Okay? Divine command ethics. Okay? Class, kapag sinabi naman natin standards, that is what we call as your, kapag sinabi natin standards, that is what we call as your ethics. Upon the other hand, class, kapag sinabi naman natin okay, specific ways, that is what we call as your specific ways. This is what's called as your morals. Okay? Morals. Okay, kapag sinabi natin utang, okay, this is what we call as your professional ethics. Kapag it talks about the moral issues in healthcare, that is what we call as your bioethics. Okay? I hope, class, we have learned something. Napaka-short lamang po ng lecture natin. And for further topics, antabayanan po ang page natin. Please subscribe po our page because we will be uploading more and more lectures. Specifically, magsisimula tayo on professional adjustment, leadership management, and research. Again, have a nice day.